Welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. My guest this hour is Tina Johnson. She is Program Director of Safe House. Thank you for being here today, Tina.
Thank you for having me.
Now, for our viewers that aren't familiar, I've had you on the show before, so many of us know about Safe House, but there's a lot that don't. Could you tell us a little bit about what Safe House is and what you do?
Sure. Safe House is a victim services program, and we work with victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. And we're here today to talk about Sexual Assault Awareness Month.
Oh, that's right. It's Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Very good month to talk about this, bring awareness to it. So talk to me about how that is in our region.
Sure. Sexual Assault Awareness Month is every April, and it's a time to stand in solidarity with victims of sexual assault and survivors of sexual assault. And we use the month to educate and the public and let them know that it happens here in our area all the time. It's something we don't like to think about, but 1 in 5 women in their lifetime will be raped, and 1 in 71 men. It's also Child Abuse Prevention Month, and 1 in 3 girls will be sexually assaulted in some way by the time they reach 18, and 1 in 6 boys will be.
Yet a lot of times people don't think of boys and sexual assault as they do girls, but it's almost not quite as much, but almost as just as prevalent in little boys too.
It is. You can't let your guard down. If you have sons or daughters, you need to teach them about consent and their body and their personal space.
So you said 1 in 5 and 1 in 6?
Yeah, 1 in 3 girls and 1 in 6 boys.
Okay, so twice as much, but still too much.
Yes.
Wow, so what can we do as citizens to bring more awareness to this?
So our theme this month is Start by Believing, and the number one most important thing you can do for a victim of sexual assault is believe them. When someone comes to you and tells you they've been sexually assaulted, that's a very hard thing to disclose to anyone. You need to believe them. You need to tell them you believe them and ask what you can do to help. So many people in society blame victims. What were you wearing? Why were you out that late at night? Why did you go out with somebody you didn't know? We're going to blame them for this. And sexual assault's one of the only crimes we blame people for. If your car gets broken into or stolen, you don't blame a person for doing it. You blame the person who stole your vehicle. But with sexual assault, we blame them, and there's so much shame and embarrassment that already goes along with it. When we blame a victim, that makes them, regret telling anyone and not reach out for help, for healing.
Gotcha. Well, do you have an event coming up, Denim Day?
Yes, so the 4th Wednesday in every April is Denim Day. So this is the 20th year for Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and this year on Wednesday, April 28th, we're asking that everyone wear denim. And it's not just a day you get to wear jeans to work. It has a lot of significance with it. So in the early 90s, in an Italian court, an 18-year-old was sexually assaulted by her driving instructor. And she had jeans on that the judge later overturned the conviction and determined, since she was wearing tight jeans, she had to have helped him remove her jeans, which therefore implied consent in his mind.
Oh my gosh.
So then the next day, the Italian parliament all came to work wearing jeans in support and solidarity for this victim, and it's continued ever since. So it has a really important meaning behind it, not just getting a casual day at work, but it gives you an opportunity to open up that conversation that no matter what a victim does, no one deserves to be raped or sexually assaulted in any way. No matter what they're wearing, where they are, who they're with, you don't deserve to be raped.
So Denim Day, April 28th, everybody wear denim to bring awareness.
Absolutely,
Okay.
and tell someone about it that day. We need to increase awareness, and this year with COVID, it's a little different. We couldn't do a big event. We've mostly been relying on social media, so take that opportunity to talk to someone about sexual assault, consent, what you can do to help victims.
Remind me, because I forgot already. What year did this take place in Italy that you were saying?
In 1992.
1992.
Yes.
Okay. So this has been going on for like 29 years.
Yes.
I had to do math real quick.
Yes.
For 29 years. So, okay, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to put that on my calendar.
Great.
All right. So do you guys have a Facebook page?
We do. It's Frontier Health Safe House, Frontier Health Safe House. And if you would go on and add, like us, I think, then we share lots of events. We share ways you can volunteer to help victims, important information and things happening in our area about sexual assault and domestic violence. So we would love for you to go on and find us on there.
Yeah, I will, because I was thinking if I liked it, Frontier Health Safe House, then when Denim Day's coming up, I'm sure you guys will be posting a lot about that, and then I'll be reminded. So that'd be good.
I meant to add that. So if you would post it to our page, we would love that, just to spread awareness and let everyone know how many people are participating. And if you wear teal that day, that's extra credit. Teal is the color for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So you can wear teal, wear denim. If your job doesn't allow you to wear denim, you can wear teal that day and post that picture to our page, and we can show victims how many people in our community care about them.
Okay, so denim and teal.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
So April 28th to help bring awareness to sexual assault. All right, so tell me a little bit. You haven't been able to do events.
Yes.
So what have you got coming down the pike to help with Safe House?
So even though we haven't been able to do events and talk about sexual assault in big public settings, we are still going to the hospital we provide an advocate response, and what that means is the nurse will call us or the police officer when a victim comes to them with a sexual assault. They call us and an advocate shows up. We bring a hope and healing bag with us because their clothing is often taken for forensic evidence during the exam. And even though we haven't been able to talk about it and inform everyone what we're doing, we've still been continuing these throughout COVID.
So what's in these bags?
So we have a blanket. People donate items to go in the bags or donate whole bags.
Okay.
And so we put a blanket or comfort items, some slippers, a journal, because a lot is going on with a victim who's just been sexually assaulted, and it's really good if they can write those things down as they come to them.
Good idea.
Trauma does things to your brain, and you don't remember things in order, and it's really helpful that they can write some of those feelings and things that they're remembering down.
Good
and
idea.
Then we put bags of clothes in there, and that's just underwear, leggings, a t-shirt. We have kits for men as well. And that's because they're going to not have their clothes. They're taken for evidence lots of times. We put a few personal hygiene items. They can't take a shower or do anything like that until their rape kit is completed. But after that, they really want to brush their teeth, wash their face off. And then we put a couple of snacks in there because a lot of medications that are given after a sexual assault are very upsetting to the stomach. And a lot of times these victims haven't eaten in 12, 14 hours, so we try to put snacks in those bags as well.
Well, how can we donate? I mean, is there a way that we can just give money or bring items, and you guys put the bags together, right? Or should we make the bags?
Either.
Or either or?
Either or. The Ballad hospital nurses last put our bags together, and they filled bags with these items, and then we just marked the sizes on them, and we have them ready to go when we go to the hospital. So we will take any of the items individually, or you can give us whole bags if your group wanted to make those, and you can bring those to either Family Justice Center or call the hotline, and we can meet you out in the community to pick up those.
So either Family Justice Center, where are those?
Those are in Branch House Family Justice Center is in Blountville on Foothills Drive, and the Washington County Family Justice Center is at 196 Montgomery Street in Johnson City.
Okay, and the reason that you will meet people out as well is because you don't want anyone to know where Safe House is.
Yes, it's a private, confidential location, and that's to protect our victims so that no one in the community knows where to find them.
That's very good. So just call the hotline, might be the easiest thing to do, and you guys could even tell them you can take it to one of these places.
Yes.
If you can't remember where that is. Branch House Family Justice Center, Sullivan County. The number there is 574-7233, area code 423. What do you prefer? Do you prefer people to donate money or donate items?
Money's always helpful, of course.
Because then you can go buy the items.
Exactly. Gift cards are good. If you don't know what to buy to put in the bag, you can give us a gift card, and then we can purchase those items and provide you with a receipt that of what we purchased and a thank you letter to show your donation. But we aren't picky. We need these. We go through a lot of these, giving them to victims. And I also wanted to add, if we're not just a hospital response, if someone's been sexually assaulted, they can also walk into either one of those family justice centers. It doesn't have to be a recent sexual assault. It could have been many years ago, and they can walk in and get free therapy, advocacy. We have lots of resources. If your sexual assault happened years, months, weeks ago, we're still there to help you.
Wow, that is really good information. So they can go to either Family Justice Center. Again, where are those located?
Those are located at Foothills Drive in Blountville, Tennessee, and 196 Montgomery Street in Johnson City.
All right, and you have a hotline. What is the hotline number? I see it on the screen right now, 423-306-5169.
Yes, and you can reach an advocate 24/7 at that number. If you just want to talk it through, you're not sure if you want to go to the hospital or how to proceed after a sexual assault, you can call that number, and a trained advocate will answer and be able to walk you through that process.
All right, so do you guys have a website?
We do. It's frontierhealth.org, and you just scroll down and find the Safe House tab and look us up.
And also to like you on Facebook, Frontier Health Safe House, and that way we will be reminded of what maybe you need and when to wear denim and the different things we can do to help out your organization.
Exactly. We put wish lists on there from time to time when we have certain needs, and that would be great.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tina, for being here today and educating us on this situation that unfortunately we have. But thank you for being part of this and helping people go through this journey. We appreciate Safe House very much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for joining A Closer Look. We'll be back with more